G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week, after nearly a year of planning, we finally hit the Gibb River Road. Well, good morning everyone. It's pack up day again. Today we are moving from Broome to start our Gibb River Road adventure. So before we go though, I just wanted to show you where we stayed while we were in Broome. So for us this was perfect. It was a brilliant site. So we're at the Broome Gateway Caravan Park. $40 a night in peak season in Broome, and there's hardly anyone here. There's probably 4 or 5 vans here in the whole park. So they are large drive-through sites. Every site has drinking water. There's no power though, so you do need to be able to either use your solar or they do allow generators as well between 8 AM and 8 PM for those who need generators for power. Large drive-through sites, as I say. So this is our site here. So there's the start of it, all the way through to the road there in front. And this, I'm standing in the site next door, and you can see from the post there to that post there, that's how wide the sites are. And you can see out here, there is no one else around. So really great spot. I'll take you across now and I'll show you the amenities. Renee's just finished the showers. So really great shower ensuite area. Toilet, you get 2 chairs, and then a really great big massive walk-in shower cubicle that is sort of like outdoor.
Got the skylights up there.
There's
the skylights above the shower.
Yeah, skylights above. I'll take you across now and show you the communal fire pit.
And the dog run.
And the dog run. So this is the communal fire pit here. Really large area. Got barbecues. Dog run over here for your dog, so you can let your dog off lead, because your dog needs to be on lead at your site. But really nice big area, huge area there to let your furry friend off the lead. So if you are considering coming up to Broome during the dry season, looking for a caravan park that isn't really like a caravan park, you're not like the other caravan parks where you are jam-packed on top of each other, especially this time of year in Broome. You are squeezed in like sardines. This has plenty of space. Hello everyone. We are officially starting our Gibb River Road adventure. Excited?
I am very excited.
There's the sign behind us. I'm pretty sure that's the old one that used to be sat here. Yeah. So yeah, they've replaced the old one. I'll get a picture and drop it in with this new electronic one. But yeah, I suppose if you don't get the photo, you didn't actually do it, did you?
No, you didn't actually start it.
You didn't start it. So we're here on the Gibb. Plan is to get to Lenard River today, which is about 120 k's up the road. Yeah. Just spoke to some people who come off. They said the road was really good, but unfortunately Tunnel Creek and Winjana Gorge access roads are still closed, so we can't get in there unless it opens today or tomorrow.
We'll see.
So yeah, we got 2 nights at where did I say, Lenard River anyway, so chance to rest and recuperate and have a swim in the river there. Yeah. Alrighty, so we are officially on the Gibb River Road. Welcome to our Gibb River Road adventure, this series. We're looking forward to it, looking forward to sharing our adventures as we travel this iconic piece of West Australian dirt.
Very exciting.
Cool.
Very exciting.
Alright, see you soon. So we're currently at the Prison Boab tree which is about 500 metres from the turn off onto the Gibb River Road.
Yeah.
Just outside of Derby, about 5 or 6 k's out of Derby. Very impressive tree with a very, very dark past. Very dark past. Yeah, so early white settlers used to round up Aboriginal people from as far away as Fitzroy Crossing in Kununurra and chain them up, drag them away from their families and their mob.
And force them into
slavery, working on the pearl mines. Now, those kidnappers were known as blackbirders, and the pastoralists used to help them out. So it was around the 1860s.
Yeah.
Yeah, through to
1880s
or something. This tree, so it's reputed that this tree was used to hold them whilst they waited for a boat or a pearl boat to come into Derby, which is where the pearling industry really started in Western Australia before it moved down to Broome. Very impressive tree with a very, very dark history. Yeah. But definitely somewhere to come and look and reflect. First of many, babe?
First of many. Very exciting.
This is what we're talking about. Passenger Princess has to be the gate opener. I made a promise. My promise was I would not do the juvenile thing and drive off when she goes to walk towards the car. Can I do it? Yeah, I think I will keep my promise. Renee, for some reason, says that no one finds it funny, but I tend to disagree. I think every bloke finds it funny. It's just every woman who's the victim of it doesn't find it funny. There we go, mission accomplished. I did not drive off, did I?
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that.
Because it's not funny.
See? Not funny. Hey, this is the Lenard River Caravan Park.
Kinda. It's your free camping.
Free camping? Okay, I like that. That's my price. So we just walked down to
Lenard River.
Lenard River, which is right here behind us. Pretty specky, but yeah, I don't think I'll be taking a swim in that. We are in croc country, yeah, so you just got to be croc smart. And unless you can see the bottom and there's signs that say it's safe to swim, we're not swimming. Yeah. Yeah, that just looks crocky. Yeah, like if there was a little rock pool or something, we might go and have a look at the
actual crossing.
At the crossing, at the bridge, and see. Yeah, but having seen what they can do yesterday when we were at the croc farm, so they can outrun you for about 50 metres, and they can launch themselves up out of the water.
5 metres.
5 metres, and they'll take a buffalo. And they have the biting force of, what do you say, equivalent to dropping a
T-Rex.
dropping a
car
a Volkswagen
on your thigh.
Yeah, so if they grab hold of you, you ain't getting out. So we've come down to the crossing, and it still looks super crocky. So that's it there. But it looks like people are, well, there's some people sitting over on the bank over there. The GoPro won't pick them up, and there's a little stream, little tributary over there. I think that is where people go for a swim, so they walk across, go down there, and that's sort of 6 inches deep.
I reckon we might need to do some research.
Yeah, we'll go for a look. Alright, but definitely not here, because one, you can't get in, and two, looks like there's big water lizards in there. So we are back at the van at Lenard River pre-camp park area, and Renee's just doing some research to see whether or not there's any update on Tunnel Creek opening. That's the whole point for being here, was to drop the van, spend today here just chilling, tomorrow head into Tunnel Creek, do that, and then come back, spend the night here, and then move on to Silent Grove. But if there's no chance of getting into Tunnel Creek because the road's closed, then we might as well move on. And pretty sure there is a free camp near Silent Grove that we could prop at, and then we can get 2 days at Bell Gorge, which would be awesome, because Bell Gorge is probably my favourite gorge on the Gibb River Road. It is amazing, an amazing place. So yeah, time to grab a beer. It's only 3 o'clock, don't judge me, I'm on holiday. 3 o'clock in Perth, that makes it 5 o'clock in Melbourne, so it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And might put the footy on, and later on I'll get the fire pit out. We've got some firewood we picked up on the way as we were travelling in, just some deadfall
2 days ago it was still closed.
yeah, that I've cut up. We'll get the fire pit out. Not that you need a fire for staying warm, but it is nice to have a fire to sit by and have dinner. And what are we doing? Spuds on the fire?
I don't know.
I think spuds on the fire sounds like a plan. Do you like that? Alright,
Good.
sounds like a plan. Alright, catch us later.
Got your safety boots on?
Yeah, I got my safety thongs and my glasses. I'm on holiday, lay off. No one needs to know what my job is.
Yeah.
So, get the fire ready for tonight.
Yep.
And what are we having?
Spuds.
Spuds.
Might
So you
be
wanna have
just...
a little fire pit. So we got this from BCF, eh?
Yep.
We saw it first with
Derek and Sue.
Derek and Sue from Just Fanning It. There's bloody brilliant. So it folds out into a little bag about that long, about that round. Show you later. So we picked up some dead wood on the way. Renee found that one that I was just chopping up right next to our camp that someone's left behind for us.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it. So we'll get the fire on soon. It's only 4 o'clock now, but we'll get the fire on maybe in a half an hour or so. Let it get hot, let some embers go down. I'll throw some hot rocks on it as well. And spuds for dinner. Loving it.
Easy.
Easy. I've got to tell you, how good is this, eh? So, might not be everyone's cup of tea for camping or caravanning, but out here in the bush, bugger all people around us. Cold beers in the Waco in the back of the car. Weather, all the gear we need, fishing rods on hand if we come across anywhere to fish. Chilling. We've got Starlink up at the moment, so just chilling and watching a bit of YouTube, and just finished watching the West Coast Eagles, which was why I took my frustration out with the chainsaw and cut some wood, because they just lost to North Melbourne, which is pretty ordinary. So yeah, loving it here. It's nice and quiet. We got one person we can see over there. Other than that, no one around us, which is great. There's a few people behind us down the hill, closer to the water. But yeah, plenty of wood ready for the fire tonight. And sit back, a couple of beers. Got the chainsaw battery on charge. I've got 2 batteries, so one I can be using, one that's on charge all the time. And then I've got just the cheaper Azito battery drill that I use for the Boss jack, which you would have seen in a couple of episodes. And I also got the blower vac as well, so that way I only need to carry the one battery because it's all the same gear. So I've got the blower vac to blow dust down and stuff off of things like the bag on the spare tyre that we use to carry rubbish or wood.
yeah, before I have to go digging around in it, and that so's getting too dirty. But how good, eh? Just sitting back, chilling at Lenard River Camp. Our first day on the Gibb. It's bitumen all the way into here. So the Gibb really hasn't, well, we're on the Gibb River Road, but the experience hasn't really started. But yeah, tomorrow we move from here. We're going to go to Marchfly Glen. So we've made a decision. So, what's the name of it? Tunnel Creek is not open. And Winjana Gorge are not open. So there's no point staying here. We can't swim in Lenard River. So Marchfly Glen, free camp, about an hour's drive from here, hour and 10. From here might take us a little bit longer, 2 hours. We'll let the tyres down tomorrow when we get to the bitumen. We'll take our time nice and slow. We don't want to damage anything. Brand new van, it's what, 5-6 weeks old now? Yep. Yeah, so we'll do that tomorrow, head to Marchfly Glen, then we can go to Bell Gorge. And then it's literally a 30-minute drive from Marchfly Glen across to Silent Grove, where we have a booking for the night after tomorrow. So change of plans. We're getting good at being flexible.
You are very flexible.
We are. We have to be, because you can't control the weather, you can't control rides opened or closed. Yeah, so it is what it is. It gives us a reason to come back and do it all again. We've got the potatoes on. They've been on for about 15 minutes. I think it was about 5 past 5 when I took them on. Have a go with that. Happening on the flyer. Don't know what it is about this wood that I picked up. Like it's burning now. But when I first lit the fire, fire was like cranking, and that wood was like steel. Eh? Just sat there looking at it. It's like, you can't touch this. You can't touch this. It's a bit like me smoking.
You were smoking hot.
Anyway, potatoes are on, so 15 minutes, probably give them another.
I reckon they need an hour.
They need an hour, yeah. So they're sitting on the heat bricks, the briquettes. So yeah, we'll give them a bit of time. They're only small potatoes though. 45 minutes, we'll give them the Pierce test and we'll come back and see how we go. And we're having what on them?
Baked beans, cheese, and side of coleslaw.
Ooh, look out. Thank you. So 50 minutes on. How did we go?
Good. Yeah, they are beautifully done. Ow, hot.
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 Alrighty. So we'll
a bottle of the best Shiraz.
the bottle.
Well, it's a box, but you know, we call it a bottle.
Good wine. Good wine comes in a box, yeah.
Good wine comes in a box. Thank you, Aldi.
Yeah. So that was 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
They're cooked. They look like they've been in the fire. So we'll top them up and dinner
We'll
time.
show you what it looks like when we're
So
done.
it's 6 o'clock now. Success.
Success. It's done.
Dinner, first night on the Gibb. Loaded potatoes, baked beans, bit of coleslaw.
Easy.
Happy days. So we're going to eat now, sit by the fire, chill out, watch a bit of YouTube, and we will see you in the morning. Bye for now. Alright, so pack up's done. We're leaving Lenard River.
We're leaving Lenard River.
We are. So all hooked up. It's 10 o'clock, which isn't bad. So we're out of here.
Heading towards where?
Marchfly Glen. So hopefully the name
It's not
does.
full of nuts.
But we'll find out. So yeah, we're out of here now. About an hour or so down the road. We've got to stop and let air out of the tyres when we get to the dirt. So yeah, let's go and see what Marchfly Glen has to offer.
Yep.
I suppose you can officially say we're on the Gibb now because we're on the Dune. So a bit of a comedy of errors since we last spoke, wasn't it, babe? So I put the drone up to record us leaving camp and crossing the Lenard River, which would have been an awesome shot, trust me. And then the the drone low battery started sounding.
Because you didn't charge it.
I did. Yeah, so the DJI say that you can get 20 minutes of flight time out of them. Seriously, out of one battery, you're lucky to get 10 minutes. Yeah. So I put it up, we followed us driving out, got to just about to cross the bridge, and the low battery alarm started sounding, saying I had 3 minutes of flight time left. Then we had to wait for a flow of traffic coming off the Gibb, coming across the river.
Greater.
Yeah, and then that's burning time, the alarm's sounding. Renee goes, I look down, we get to the other side of the bridge, and then I look down and notice that I haven't pressed record again. So he didn't record us, and then the drone...
No, we didn't.
Not we, me. Then the drone went into return to home mode, which was back where we took off from on...
by the river.
By the river,
where we
Lenard
camped
River,
last
where
night.
we camped. So I'm running down the road, chasing it, trying to get my bearings on the camera, get the drone to return home to me, and just managed to land it just behind the van. And so we didn't lose our drone. Good. And then Renee said she was going to drive for a bit until we got onto the gravel, and literally crossed the bridge, went up that first little hill.
And there's gravel.
And there's the gravel, literally 50 metres from where we stopped and pulled off the pulled the drone back in. But yeah, so tyre pressures, I'm running 20 psi on the front, 25 on the rear of the car because of the weight, and 35 on the caravan. And it's it's an 80 km/h speed limit down the Gibb River Road. I'm just sitting on between 65 and 70. We're taking it easy. We've got no rush to get where we need to go.
Another dirty nappy by the side of the road. Seems like people with little kids don't know how to dispose of disposable nappies correctly, because this
Not on.
is not how you dispose of disposable nappies. I don't know how many we've seen, and we're only like just onto the Gibb. It's like, pick your shit up, literally. Pick it up and take it with you. Don't be feral. End of rant. What are we doing?
We're crossing a puddle.
It's our first water crossing. There we go.
Does that count?
First water crossing of the trip.
Yeah,
And we did it.
steep.
And we did it. High five.
Hey everyone. So as we said, we travelled to Marchfly Glen today. So this is it.
Little creek just here. Running along. Pretty busy, pretty packed. Yeah. We've got some long-term travellers in front of us.
So today we went out we got here, dropped the van, got here about 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, got here about 12, midday. After leaving about 10 o'clock from wherever we were, Lenard River. And then we drove up here, dropped the van and went straight to Bell Gorge, and we had a swim there and enjoyed ourselves. We are looking forward to bringing you with us on our next trip out there. We have 2 nights at Silent Grove, which is only 10 k's from Bell Gorge. So where we are is probably about 10 k's to the turn-off to Bell Gorge. Then it's about 19 k's in to Silent Grove, and then another 10 k's into Bell Gorge from there. So today we got great news. What was the good news that we got this afternoon, babe?
Oh, what did we get?
Yeah. What was the good news we got?
The Tunnel Creek's open.
I'm going to turn these lights on for you.
The Tunnel Creek is open.
Tunnel Creek is open. So.
Yeah, Tunnel Creek's open.
So what's the plan now?
Gonna get up early.
Yep.
Gonna get up early and then hightail it to Tunnel Creek and go swim with some freshy crocodiles. Got to get the head torches out and charged.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back here, pick up the van, and then we're going to Silent Grove, which is another challenge.
Yeah, so we'll definitely film that. Couple of really deep water crossings, a mud crossing that we need to get through with the van. And as we were heading out there, we saw some other travellers unfortunately breaking down on the side of the road with their caravan with a broken swing arm. So yeah, and that was just after the first water crossing.
Yeah.
On the way into Silent Grove. So but yeah, we drove out there today. The car did really well. So we've actually done a recce, really.
We did. We did. It was really good.
Thanks for watching. Join us next week when we conduct a 300 kilometre U-turn and
go swim with crocodiles. Yay!